Today, we're diving right back into the Bulletproof Dispute Letter Strategy series, and you can access the other videos right down in the description. Now, we're talking about how to write a dispute letter by answering simple, targeted questions. And you can access this PDF right down in the description as well. Also, down there, you're going to find this link to schedule a one-to-one call with me if this is something that you want to see if I can personally help you with on your credit journey, or you can go to hub.my740.com to access free, awesome credit repair resources. So let's go right into this. These are the questions that your dispute letter needs to answer. Why you're writing the letter, what you want the bureaus to do, optionally why it matters, but I normally don't use this, what outcome you'd like to see, and then address previous issues. These are the questions your disputed account needs to answer. What you're disputing, like, creditor name, account number, why you're disputing it, like the actual reason. It's inaccurate because of X. It's not mine, blah, blah, blah. What you want to happen, delete the account, correct it, remove it, update. And if you do not answer these questions, this is what's going to happen. You're going to receive something that says, we don't understand the nature of your dispute. We've already investigated this dispute. And anything else that they want to come back with to get rid of you as fast as possible. Because you have to remember, they're in the data business. Their job is to keep this information on your credit report to make as much money off of you as possible. So it's imperative that you write letters that get results. Because remember, the longer you dispute, the harder it is to get that sucker off. So you want to use the bulletproof strategy that I'm giving to you, as well as everything that you've already learned or you will learn with the full series. And again, go down into the description to access all those other videos, as well as the Google Sheet tool that gives you access to creating a dispute reason that gets results. So this is your letter questions format. So if you take a look at this page right over here, you're going to have your personal info, the date, the bureau, and then you're going to string together your answers. Answer to question 1, answer to question 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, you can mix this up. You can add whatever you want in here. But the problem I'm seeing is that so many consumers are writing letters that do not answer these questions, or they do, but it makes no sense, or they're writing it so that it tries to confuse the system. And we don't want to confuse or try to fool the system. We're trying to beat it. And this is the way that you win. Okay. So it needs to be written this way. This is how I get all of my results. All of the 20,000 deletions that I got in 2020, it was using this strategy. All right. Now, and not even talking about just 2020. I mean, we're going back like a decade of, writing letters that get results. So if you want to get results, this is the way that I do it. You can do whatever you want to, but this is how I personally get results for my clients. So now let's take a look at question examples. Number 1, A, I found inaccuracies on my credit report that need to be fixed. It's really straightforward. B, you did not correct the inaccuracies on my credit report. C, you did not investigate or you ignored my last dispute letter. And then 2, so remember, we're answering these questions and I'm just giving you examples. I'd like for you to investigate the following accounts and do so independently. B, I'd like for you to reinvestigate the following accounts. C, I would like for you to perform an independent investigation and send me proof that you did so. 3A, please remove these accounts and update my credit report accordingly. Let's flip this page. B, correct this late payment history and send me a new credit report reflecting these changes. And then as far as that last one, I just want to explain what issues are. So previous issues means they ignored you, they verified it, but they didn't give you any proof of verification, like whatever it is. This is where you want to address those issues. Like, I sent 2 previous letters to no avail and believe that you just ignored my dispute. My last 3 letters seem to have been sent to Mars instead of your facility. So I've sent this one certified to ensure the receipt. And I'm aware that you're busy right now with all the disputes you're getting, but that doesn't make you exempt from doing your job. So now we need to look at letter questions full examples. So when you string these all together, you can add words here, you can put filler words or whatever, make it sound more natural, but this is just stringing together questions the answers to questions 1 through 5. I found inaccuracies on my credit report that need to be fixed. I'd like for you to investigate the following accounts and do so independently. Okay, that's different than a regular investigation. Please remove these accounts and update my credit report accordingly. I sent 2 previous letters to no avail and believe that you've just ignored my dispute. Now, before we add anything else to this, we need to look at the account questions format. You need to, remember, answer what you're disputing, why you're disputing it, and what you want them to do. So you would string it together this way: what and who you're disputing, what you want them to do, and because, why you're disputing it, the reason, and then we're going to put it together. So here's your example. What or who is capital 1, 517,805. Why? All three bureaus report different balances of, X, X, and X. And what or outcome is delete for inaccuracy. So your account questions full example is going to be capital 1, 517,805, delete for inaccuracy because all three bureaus report different balances of X, X, and X. So when you put this all together, now it's finally going to make sense of how this works and how you're going to use it on your own dispute letters or for your clients. Full letter example, personal info, obviously, date, bureau. I found inaccuracies in my credit report that need to be fixed, blah, 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 down to capital 1, 517,805. And then let's turn the page here. Send me a new report reflecting these changes. Thank you. Name. As you can see, I didn't add any fluff to this. There's no fake out. There's no pursuant to. There's no, I'm going to take you to court. If you don't do this, you're going to be liable for $5,000. I don't go into any of that because that is not what gets the results. Okay. Just having the existence of a law is not going to get something removed or get something corrected. This needs to be done this way for a reason. We are taking the actual evidence, which is the credit report, extracting all the facts that we need, and we're putting it into the credit report and answering those very, very, very specific questions. Okay. So again, if this is something that you want me to do for you, because yes, it's a lot of work, it's difficult, you might not get results, or it might take forever, and you want to get the fastest results possible and the highest credit score, use that link on your screen in the description, or just go to my740.com and I will see if I can help you on your personal credit journey. Other than that, go into the description, check out the other videos for the Bulletproof Dispute Letter Strategy series, as well as access this PDF right here that we just went over so you can do it at your own convenience, and check out the other PDF for the Bulletproof Dispute Letter series. All right, that is it for today. I hope you have a great one. I hope that this provided a little bit more clarity on how to use the Bulletproof Dispute Letter series and how to remove any negative item on your credit report just by answering a couple simple targeted questions. If so, make sure to smash that like, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe so that you don't miss anything having to do with increasing your credit scores as well as removing negative items from your credit report. That's it for today. Have a great one. Be safe on the 4th, and remember social distancing.